Hey, it's Patrick, and today let's talk about the Two Brothers DB Pro exhaust system. We are going to let you know what this sounds like later in the video. We're not gonna leave you hanging. Now, Two Brothers has been in business for over 30 years making motorcycle exhaust systems right here in the United States. And they go way back into racing, the 80s and 90s being linked up with factory AMA superbikes. And what we get is that trickle-down technology in pipes like the DB Pro system. Now, these pipes are available for a ton of late model sport bikes. You have to check the make and model on the bike finder to make sure yours is in there. But basically, late model sport bikes is gonna be the fitment for this, and it's gonna range anywhere from $600 to $1,000. And there's kind of a big price range there because these are available in a full system like this, or kind of like a half system, or that's a slip-on. But what they both have in common is it's a cat delete system, meaning it's gonna get rid of the catalytic converter on your motorcycle. Even the slip-on, so to speak, is gonna get rid of that catalytic converter. And because of that, Two Brothers recommends this for closed course competition only. But what you are getting is a very racy pipe. Looking at a full stainless system that is hand TIG welded, like I said, right here in the good old US of A, and a nice carbon fiber end cap on the end. But the fit and finish is just more than that. I mean, it goes all the way down to the hardware. Things like these O2 bungs. Most late model bikes have an O2 sensor on them. If you do want to delete that, it comes with a plug to do that, but most of you are going to want to use your O2 sensor or even upgrade to a wideband. And it comes with this little bushing right here, which I really like. So you can actually either put your wideband in there, or if you have a narrow band like most late model bikes, you can slide that into the bushing and put that in there. So they really leave no stone unturned here. They have you covered on the hardware front. Even things like the clamp that holds the muffler on, it would be kind of terrible to have this beautiful stainless steel system and then use just a regular mild steel clamp. They have a nice Torker style stainless clamp here. All the hardware fits with the pipe. And speaking of fit and finish, this thing is really well done. We've actually installed one of these, which is why you're gonna get to hear it. And it fits the bike really nicely. You don't have to fight this thing to get on. Hugs the motor nice and tight. And the exhaust ports, a lot of times with lesser quality pipes, they'll rattle around in the ports a little bit, or they are tough to get on, you have to fight them. This is none of that. Fit and finish is top notch. Even moving inside the pipe to that perf core permanent baffle that's in there, it has a nice CNC piece in there that holds that in there. And I say permanent baffle because there is a permanent baffle that you do need to leave in there. But where this pipe starts to separate itself from other types of pipes is that you can actually tune the sound. This is a race quality pipe, but it comes with two extra sets of baffles, so to speak, to tune that sound. So this first perf core one here, you slide this in there, that's gonna quiet that thing down. The nice part about this is it's not gonna rattle around in there. These things are actually held in place by this little CNC'd collar here that has threaded holes in it that inside the pipe, it actually screws in. So it's not gonna just bounce around and rattle in there. And those screws are hidden by that nice carbon fiber end cap. If you wanna quiet it down even more, you have another piece here, this little CNC'd cone. You can add that. You can do one or the other and kind of get the exhaust sound you want. A lot of times these race pipes, man, you get a lot of performance, but they are just ear-bleedingly loud, not good for neighbors or sleeping babies, things like that. So if you want to quiet it down, you can. The first one will quiet it down. If you run them all together, this is going to quiet that pipe down to near a stock level, which is kind of wild. You get a bunch of performance, but you get a really, really quiet sound. Personally, when we put ours on the R6, we left that thing wide open, full tilt boogie, and we'll go ahead and give you guys a listen to that sound right now. If you're running a full system on this, you are going to have to delete the valve in your exhaust. If your bike has a servo actuated valve in the exhaust, like a lot of late model bikes do, this isn't going to accommodate that, so you're gonna have to get rid of that servo motor, and actually that's gonna be better for performance. This pipe isn't made to run with those valves in there. But a lot of times when you unplug those servo motors off of the bike, it throws an engine code. So to get around that, we have an easy fix for you. Servo Buddy plugs right into where your servo motor plugged into your bike, 60 bucks, bye-bye engine light, and you're good to go. This is kind of a big investment, so I recommend air filter and a tuner, because if you're gonna put something like this on your bike, you might as well let it get all that air it needs, throw it out the back end, and add that fuel in there that's gonna make this thing run just perfect. Other than that, I don't really have any dislikes about this. This is a great pipe with a really trick setup on this to tune the sound. I don't think anybody's doing anything like this, and I really do dig this pipe. If you're looking for more information on this, go ahead and click the info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's going to take you to the product detail page where you can read other writers' reviews and more specifics about this system. Need more information? Go ahead and feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle riding style, and budget. I'm Patrick. Thank you for watching. Go work on those motorcycles.